Hello YouTube. Today we're trying something a little different here in terms of the content. Today we're going to be taking a look at something pretty cool. You might be wondering to yourself, that's a pretty small ceiling fan you got there, bud. And you're not wrong. This is a brand new, I think these just came out this year, Bell & Howell 15-inch socket fan. I found this online probably late last year, late 2022. And I looked it up, and a couple other collectors, including Dan Newman and a few others on that circle, we all had a plan to go buy one as soon as it came to the United States. For the longest time, they were just Canada exclusive. You can only get them at Canadian Tire and a couple various small hardware store chains in Canada. Obviously, we weren't going to pay the shipping that they wanted. It was like $100 something to ship this little fan. Wasn't going to do it. So recently a buddy of mine went to Lowe's, I would say probably in the last week, and picked two of them up. And I asked him, where'd you get those? And he goes, we found them at Lowe's. They're in the fan aisle. They're like right outside the fan aisle. I was blown away about it. So I looked up online. Sure enough, my local home Lowe's store had them. I thought, you know what? It's a cool idea. It's not an original idea. I'm going to give you a little history about these fans. So this was an idea that came out in the mid-'80s around. And it was originally like companies like, I'm trying to think of the names. I think Montgomery Ward's had one. I don't know. Something with an M. There was quite a few. There was like Soft Light, like just random Chinese sounding names. I'm assuming this is another Chinese derivative off-brand thing that just gets sold under Bell & Howell. It's pretty interesting. To me, it reminds me a bit of a Hunter fan, like one of the newer ones. It's got whole fan is plastic. It's got, I believe, a DC motor, 3 speeds. It's got a cool white light bulb, LED module. It's a little micro remote. I'm going to start it off here. The light. That's the dimmest setting. Now I'm going to work my way up. As you can see, it's really bright. It lights up the basement really good. I'm going to start this off on low. I don't know how well you guys can see it. But, put it up in my little storage closet. So really know where else to put it. Speed 2. Speed 3. This fan's an absolute powerhouse of a fan. I was probably the first customer to buy one of these at that Lowe's location. Has a little bit of a wobble to it, but nothing bad. I'm not sponsored by Bell & Howell. I'd probably buy a lot more of these if I was sponsored. I just want a socket fan, and this was close I'm going to get to one for a while. So fuck it. Spin down. And that's it. If you have any questions about this fan, feel free to let me know. I can put the link in the description for this fan if you guys want to order one. Check the description box below, or I'll put in the comments, whichever one I prefer. And see you guys in the next video.